How is it to be a mom? It is the most amazing experience that I've ever had. And trying as well. I have found that I can be pushed to my absolute limit, and I also find that I can love like I've never loved. I look into the boys, their eyes, and I realize that I am responsible to raise two men. Their energy is abundant. Definitely energy. They're always on the move, always jumping on things, jumping off of things, crawling on things, standing up on things. Doesn't care too much about what they wear at this age. I'm sure that will change too, but doesn't matter too much about their hair. We always had to wear our hair in ponytails and had to have our hair done before school. And also I would say a bigger change is, for me, just growing up with girls in the house, would be changing the way I explain things, and also trying to find things that are more fashionable for boys is really hard. I never had any clue when it came to shopping that one corner of the store is for boys. And then also just their different personalities. I'm really finding that with what I did with Zayden, or things that worked with Zayden, don't always work for Declan. And I thought I knew what I was doing, but then when I'm talking to Declan or trying to explain something to him, he functions at a totally different level, which is really cool. It's the first. So as a parent, that's also tough, because we try really hard to do it right the first time, and it doesn't always happen that way. So we learn with a second. My biggest challenge as a parent, I would say, is I want to understand both of our boys, the way they personally take things in and how they function and how they see things. And that has been a learning curve for me. And it's just it's a parent thing, just trying to understand, because they both have totally different personalities, and they're both amazing personalities, but I also have to work with both of them in different ways. So I would say that it's hard when, for instance, if one of the kids is kind of having a meltdown and struggling with something, just trying to better understand what the actual problem is or what the fear is, and trying to get to that point to get them through that. Because a lot of times it's just explaining something a little bit more because they don't know. And I know that with Zayden, at first, it was really understanding that for him, especially because as working parents, we're just go. You know, in the morning we have to get up, we get going, we get dressed, we move. And we forget that we have our calendar, we have our schedule, and we know what our day is going to be like. They don't know. They only know what you tell them is going to happen at that given moment. And so we realized that all of a sudden, once we started explaining to him, okay, this is what's going to happen. We're going to do this, this, and this today. We're going to start this. It's going to be 10 minutes, and then we're going to go to the next thing. And then all of a sudden, it just became so much easier. It's just understanding how each of them are wired. He's just now really starting to get better with his vocabulary and talking. So what's really exciting for me personally as a parent is I finally get to understand him verbally, his thought processes and what he's thinking, and how can we make certain situations better or easier for him, or challenging for him. If something's too easy, how do we make that more challenging for him so he can grow? So I'm excited because I'm getting into that. I feel like personally I'm getting into that phase. I'm constantly learning more about him as he becomes more vocal. So I would say those are my hardest challenges as a parent.
Slow down, lie down, remember it's just you and me. Don't sell out, bow out, remember how this used to be. I just want you closer, is that alright? Baby, let's get closer tonight. Grant my last request and just let me hold you. Don't shrug your shoulders, lay down beside me. Sure, I can accept that we are going nowhere, but one last time, let's go there. Lay down beside me. Oh, and I found that I'm bound to wander down that one-way road. Oh, and I realize all about your lies, but I'm no wiser than the fool that I was before. I just want you closer, is that alright? Baby, let's get closer tonight. Grant my last request and just let me hold you. Don't shrug your shoulders.
She's cute. She cuddles with me. Play with her. Mommy's pretty. I love you, Mommy. Have a great Valentine's Day. Tease. Tease. Mommy. Mommy. This. I love you, Mommy. My FIFA. These. My baby. These. My nickname dinners. My mommy baby. Bye-bye. Wow! Wow! I love you, Mommy. Happy Valentine's Day. Hi, Mommy. Hug your mommy, Mommy.
Slow down, lie down, remember it's just you and me. Don't sell out, bow out, remember how this used to be. I just want you closer, is that alright? Baby, let's get closer tonight. Grant my last request and just let me hold you. Don't shrug your shoulders, lay down beside me. Sure, I can accept that we're going nowhere, but Show lies, but I'm no wiser than the fool that I was before. I just want you closer. Is that alright? Baby, let's get closer tonight. Grant my last request and just let me hold you. Don't shrug your shoulders.
She's cute. She cuddles with me.
Okay.
Mommy's
She's pretty.
and everybody have a great Valentine's Day.
Jeez.
Mommy. 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 Mommy.
Oh. Jeez.
I'm ready. I'm
Oh.
Bye-bye.
I love it. That was very nice.